Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in Spring ISD. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. This is the beginning of the second half, third quarter action, with the Westfield Mustangs up on top 30-0 over the visiting Fort Bend Hightower Hurricanes. We are here in Planet Ford Stadium, Spring ISD. High end over end kick. And once again, that's going to go to the back of the end zone. That is going to place the ball at the 20-yard line for the Fort Bend Hightower Hurricanes. So just in case you're just tuning in, is Fort Bend Hightower is a visiting team. So they are the away team. So the away team, they are in an all-white uniform. So white tops, white pants, looks like about forest green. And the helmets are black with the H on them, I believe. So very reminiscent of the Hawaii uniforms. University of Hawaii. So here we go. Fort Bend Hightower gonna go, the elusiveness of the quarterback, and he is gonna go towards the 40, so he is actually gonna get a first down. So Fort Bend, you gotta give some credit to them. So coming out of the chute, they got a first down. So Fort Bend Hightower unfortunately didn't get a lot of first downs in that first half. So already they are 1 for 1 on conversion of first downs. So ball is at the 39-yard line, still in their own territory. Ooh, quarterback going to overthrow his intended receiver, number 5.
That's intended for 5, Jalen Davis. For 18, Jordan James on the coverage, incomplete. Second down 10, Hightower.
Okay, ball still going to be placed at the 39-yard line, second and 10 opportunity for the Fort Bend Hightower Hurricane offense. So clapping his hands is the quarterback, number 1. Number 1 trying to make a move out of it. And big, number 99 going in there for a quarterback sack. All riled up is 99. Great job here for that guy. That is big, Xavier McCray. 5'11", 300 pounds. So pretty good sized gentleman there for the Westfield Mustangs. I was able to consult with a parent on the Westfield side of things and got some names to go with these jersey numbers for Westfield. Number 1, the quarterback, going to throw to 5 in stride. And that is a pretty decent pitch and catch opportunity there for Fort Bend Hightower. So 4th and 9. That is going to bring out the punt unit. So number 5, Jalen Davis for the Fort Bend Hurricanes. So we have number 7, the quarterback, the lefty we've been talking about all evening. That is Preston Hatter. And then that receiver who's been just all over the field and then some with all the touchdowns, that is Dejan Palomo, number 4. And we have the running back, was this Taji Atkins. So going to go a punt, just pooch punt actually. And it's going to take a favorable Westfield bounce. And it is going to be at about the 39-yard line. They're going to flank it. So Westfield, once again, playing on the short side of the field. So that's something that you don't really want to do with a team that is as high-powered as Westfield is. You don't really want to give them the short side of the field. And unfortunately, Fort Bend Hightower has given the short side of the field to Westfield on a few occasions. So like I said, Hatter is the quarterback and Atkins is the running back. And we have Palomo is the receiver. So shotgun formation is Hatter. Hatter going to hit 17 in stride, and he's going to go inside the 30. So great pitch and catch there by Hatter. As great there. First down by number 17. So very quick and high-powered, no huddle offense for these Westfield Mustangs. Trips flanked out. Ooh, number 7 wasn't paying attention. They still snapped it. Ooh, and they are ball is on the ground. So it looks like number 21, Taji Atkins, was trying to get the ball back. So we're going to see if he was able to get the ball back. He did get to recover that. So a little miscue. This has been the only mistake that we've seen, pretty much the only mistake we've seen thus far tonight for the Westfield Mustangs. So now still inside territory at the 40. Ooh, gonna hit 19. 19 unable to bring that ball in. So it's gonna be 3rd and long opportunity. So Preston Hatter, the quarterback. So Hatter with Atkins flanked behind him. Trips flanked out to the far side of the field. Single wide receiver on the near side. Hatter gonna go over the top for his intended receiver. Oh, and that is gonna be just outside the outstretched hands of number 17 for the Westfield. So unfortunately, a 4th down. So looks like the Fort Bend Hightower team is got the momentum, at least thus far in the second half. Westfield Mustangs clicking on all cylinders in that first half. So you really don't see the Westfield Mustangs punt that often. This is one of those opportunities. Okay, flag is on the field. So we're going to... Okay, so they called it on number 38 for Hightower.
Attention please, 8D on the visitor side. Alexis key has been turned in. 8D on the visitor side, Alexis key has been turned in.
So 4th and 27 here. Ball is going to be at the 45-yard line for the Westfield Mustangs. So 14 is going to snap, deep snapper, going to snap it to number 38, who also does the kickoff duties and the punt duties, taking a favorable Westfield Mustang bounce. Great job there by number 26 at being able to bring it in. And they're going to put the ball at about the 8-yard line. So 8-yard line is where the Fort Bend Hightower offense is going to have to start. So the running dialogue thus far for this game has been the Fort Bend Hightower Hurricane defense has not had an answer for Hatter, the quarterback, and Atkins, the running back, as well as the receiver, Palomo. So we shall see Fort Bend Hightower. So 8:41 to go in this third quarter. Going to hand the ball off the quarterback to the running back, and it looks like he just gets back to the original line of scrimmage.
And up to number 25, Austin Bowen, brought down by number 92, Nehemiah Allen. No gain. Second down 10, Hightower.
So under 8.5 minutes to go. So quarterback here for Fort Bend Hightower. And just clap his hands, hand the ball off. First back to the line. That's the running back. He might have gotten a few yards. So it's going to bring a third down opportunity here for Fort Bend. So it's going to be 3rd down and 9. So Fort Bend Hightower. 3rd down conversion opportunity. So this is a big pivotal play here for Fort Bend Hightower. So they are on the other side of a 30-0 score. So quarterback gonna try to throw, then gonna call his own number, still on his feet, and he is gonna try to go to the races. He's gonna take this to the house, attempting to, and he gets driven out of bounds by number 26, and they're gonna throw a flag. So we're gonna see if it was a hit out of bounds. We're gonna see what kind of penalty flag this was. So this is Hightower's first break of the evening, and we're going to see if even the deal gets sweeter with this penalty. We're going to see what kind of scenario plays here. Okay, so it was a flag assessed to Westfield defense. So first and goal on the 9-yard line. So Hightower getting an opportunity to try to get a touchdown. So quarterback gonna go over the top, and he's gonna throw it just out the outstretched hands of number 5. So great job there by the Westfield defense. So if we remember earlier in the game, the closest that the Fort Bend Hightower offense has gotten to score was when they went for quite a long, as I believe it was like a 42-yard attempted field goal. Unfortunately, it was no good, and that's as close as Hightower has gotten to the red zone. So they are inside the red zone. They are inside the 10-yard line. So second and goal. Ball is at the 9. Quarterback gonna look. He's gonna throw. He's gonna throw it to 25. Gonna make some moves, and he is gonna get a touchdown, I believe. So first time that Hightower has been able to sniff the end zone, and they capitalize off of that. So it's 30-6 is now the score, with the Hightower Hurricane visiting squad. Now it looks like they have some daylight, so it looks like they have some life that is breathed back into them, and we are going to see if they're going to try their best to be able to get back in this ball game. So quite a start here for Hightower in the second half. Third quarter action, 7:05 to go, 6-0 or 30-6 is the score. Make that 30-7. So Westfield still on top, 30-7. So Westfield is up by 23 points, which is about 3.5 touchdowns. So Westfield pretty much still on top of everything, but Hightower trying to stake their claim and try to shift that, the momentum, the crowd factor. This is a spring ISD, so it is a within the crowd. This video is showing the visiting side of things, so you see not as many people made the trek from Missouri City from Fort Bend, but on the home side looks like it's about 75 to 80% full, if not about 85%. So quite the turnout here for the home team Westfield Mustangs, and to their credit, the Fort Bend Hightower crowd has came out to try and support their team. So 30-7 is the score. Westfield on top by a score of 30-7. So 83, the left-footed kicker, gonna kick it at his own 40, high end over end, and it's gonna go at the inside the 10 maybe. And number 4 still on his feet, and he is gonna go. He is gonna try to take it to the house, and he is gonna go all the way in for the score. So what a kickoff return by DeJean Colomo, 5'9", 160. He has 4.5 speed on the 40. So great job there by the kickoff return guy. so 37-7. That was a good extra point attempt for Westfield. So Westfield up on top. So as much as Fort Bend Hightower is trying to get the momentum back, Westfield decides to get back into this second half. Westfield Mustangs came out a tad bit flat. And this is relative. This is just because they came out so strong out of the gate in that first half that there's a little bit of a letdown going into this third quarter. But now it looks like we're seeing the Westfield Mustangs that we saw in that first half. So 6:52 to go. It is 37-7 with the Westfield Mustangs on top. Very powerful performance thus far. So we are going to see if they're going to put this game out of reach. Mercy rule, I believe, is 40 points. We are going to see if Westfield can get a 40-point advantage in this third quarter. Mercy rule means that the clock eventually will continue to run, regardless of what happens on the field. So 38, high end over end, and he is going to kick it out of the end zone. So like we said earlier, very strong leg for that kickoff kicker for the Westfield Mustangs. Okay, quarterback number one. Going to hand the ball off to the first back through the line. That's a running back. He's going to get stood up and brought down. There's going to be a second down opportunity for the Fort Bend Hightower offense.
Gain of 1, second down 9, Hightower.
Okay, here we go. So quarterback for Fort Bend. Going to try to get some momentum. However, he gets stood up and brought down by about 3 or 4 Westfield Mustangs.
Third down 6, Hightower. Your attention please.
Third and 6 now. Under 6 minutes to go in this third quarter. About 5:40 to be exact. So Fort Bend Hightower, the offense. See if they can get another touchdown. Quarterback going to overthrow the outstretched hands of number 25, the running back. So 25, the running back, was responsible for the first touchdown for Fort Bend for the evening. As we're going to bring up another fourth down for the Fort Bend Hightower offense. Okay, so ball is going to be placed, looks like about the 29-yard line.
For Hightower number 5, Jalen Davis. Back to Westfield number 4, Dejon.
Okay, so the punter, Jalen Davis, for the Fort Bend Hightower offense. He's going to kick it, and we're going to see he's going to kick it about his own 15-yard line. Is going to be way out of bounds and towards about the 40. So once again, they're going to give the short side of the field to the Westfield Mustangs. So ideally, when you have this great of an offensive squad like you do with Westfield, you do not want to try to give them the short side of the field every time. Unfortunately, that's been the case, as they've been giving them the short side of the field for a majority of this contest. Okay, 5:26 to go in this third quarter. Second half action. 37-7 is the score. Westfield on top over the visiting Fort Bend Hightower Hurricanes. Okay, Hatter going to hand the ball off. Hand the ball off to one still on his feet, and he's going to go inside the 30. So about the 25 or 26 yard line. Okay, so Hatter, shotgun formation, one flank to his side. He's going to go, and he's going to hit number 17 in stride. 17, ooh, going to get hit by number 10, but that's not before he gets to about the 5 yard line. Okay, 37-7 still is the score. Westfield Mustangs on top over the Hightower Hurricanes. So ball at about the 6 yard line. Hatter going to go corner of the end zone, and unfortunately he's going to throw over the outstretched hands of number 17. So second and goal, under 5 minutes to go in this third quarter. Okay, so Hatter, shotgun formation, ball is flanked at about the 6 yard line. Man in motion, that is due. He pitches to two. Two takes the corner end zone, and he goes in untouched for the score. So you see how high-powered this Westfield Mustangs offense is. You see it doesn't matter. Number 2 just scored a touchdown. 7-4. So Hatter as well as Palomo have been responsible for most of the touchdowns, and now number 2 throws his hat in the ring. There was also a field goal by number 38. So that has been the story overall for this evening. 38, the place kicker. He's going to do extra point duties as well. And he's going to split the uprights. So that's going to make it 44-7. So 44-7 is the score. Ooh, there is a flag on the play. So because the play was done, this could be unsportsmanlike conduct. So we're going to see what the referee decides to throw and what to call. So we're going to see, and this could be assessed on the visiting Hightower squad, maybe possibly the entire squad. Okay, so they're actually going to call out a number 75 for the Westfield Mustangs, and that is Rodriguez. So some type of unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. That's going to be assessed after the kickoff, I believe, or actually pre-kickoff. So usually they're kicking at their own 40, and now they're going to kick at their own 25-yard line. So as much as this is a bad penalty for Westfield, it's kind of a good opportunity to see how strong this field goal kicker's leg is. So we're going to see if he's still able to drive it to the end zone or see how close he can get. So 4:34 in this third quarter remaining. So running start, low liner, sidewinder, and he's still going to kick it out of the end zone. So pushing the ball back 15 yards, he still is able to get it a nice, favorable Westfield Mustang bounce to go outside the end zone. So there is a little bit of a win present. However, much to the credit for that kicker, considering, like I said, a lot of times you don't see field goal kickers in high school have this kind of leg, but phenomenal leg here. So he might have future possibility in the college ranks. So quarterback for Hightower going to hand the ball off. First back through the line, that's 25. Their main playmaker, the running back, and he doesn't really get a whole lot to go. So he goes back to the original line of scrimmage. So ball is placed at the 25-yard line. So quarterback for Hightower, going to throw it, and it's going to go to the running back once again. like I said, he's their main player, main offensive player, that is, and he is going to get close to the 40-yard line.
There's no foul on the play. There's no foul on the play.
Okay, no foul on the play.
First and 10, Hightower from their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ball is going to be at the 38.5-yard line. Hightower, quarterback, shotgun formation. Ooh, going to get sandwiched by about 3 or 4 players, and there's going to be a flag thrown. So we are going to see exactly what they're going to do. Usually when there's 3 or 4 guys, I know that they're a lot more conservative with the type of hits that they allow to take place now. If this were the 80s or 90s or even early 2000s, it was anybody's ball game. Okay, he kind of pointed towards the chin strap. So some type of personal foul call there. Haven't been able to see that too often called. Okay, ball is at the 28-yard line. Hightower, quarterback. Hand the ball off to the running back. Running back pinball in his way, close to the 40-yard line.
And up to number 25, Austin Bowen, brought out by number 31, Keyshawn Monroe. Gain of 10, second down 10, Hightower.
Okay, ball is placed at the 39-yard line. So the Hightower quarterback out of the shotgun formation, hand the ball off 25, first back to the line once again. So they are a very heavy attack with number 25. Looks like they go with 25 a lot. So a very popular guy on this offense is the running back. So ball is at about the 43-yard line. Little bubble screen to 3, and he is going to cross midfield, and he may have gotten that first down.
Pass complete number 3, Caleb Davis, brought down by number 29, Alan Ballard. First and 10, Hightower from the midfield stripe.
Okay, so ball, the game clock approaching 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. So Hightower trying to get back in this ball game, going to throw it. Ooh, picked off by number 40. And 40 is going to go in between the 40 and 35. So great interception there by number 40. It's a good-sized kid. A lot of the players for Westfield, a lot of size on the squad, a lot of speed as well. Okay, so now this is seems like it is it's kind of a repeating theme. The Westfield Mustangs on the short side of the field starting at the 35 of Hightower. They're going to hand it off to one. One still on his feet. Ooh, almost gets the corner and gets inside that 10-yard line.
First and goal, Westfield from the Hightower 9-yard line.
Okay, so Hatter out of the shotgun, gonna call his own number. Ooh, option flip at the last minute. Ooh, 21 pinballs his way in. That was gonna be Tajay Atkins, the phenomenal runner, 5'9", 185 pounds, 4'5", 40. So what can I say? This Westfield Mustang offense has been running over roughshod, over the visiting Hightower Hurricanes. 1:22 to go in this third quarter. So the field goal kicker. Ooh.
Flag on the play.
So going to be a false start on the kicking team. They're going to probably move the ball back another 5 yards. Okay, so they're going to pull it back 5 yards. Field goal kicker. Going to kick it. And another flag. They did say the extra point was good, but there is a flag on the play. Okay, so 1:22 to go in this third quarter. So we're seeing on the bottom side of the screen, number 6 is throwing the football. So they may be getting number 6 in this game. We've been able to see Planet Ford Stadium, Spring ISD, 1:22 to go. The score is 50-7 with a 43-point advantage for the Westfield Mustangs. So we're going to see if there is a mercy rule, and if so, how many points. Sometimes it's 40 points, sometimes it's 45 points, but they have a 43-point advantage. So we shall see. Okay, it looks like number 9 is getting up with assistance from the training staff. He's not putting any pressure on that right leg. So he's hopping along. He tried to walk with it. I think he's just gonna hop on it, and that athletic staff is gonna take a look at that potential injury. Okay. All right, so they looks like Westfield is going to kick at on the short side of the field. So they're going to kick at the 45-yard line. 51-7 is the score. 44-point advantage for the Westfield Mustangs. And he is easily going to kick, and he's actually going to kick it and split the upright. So if that were a field goal, that would have literally been a 55-yard field goal if that were an official field goal. A little bit easier to kick off the tee with no one pressuring, but still a pretty good leg on that fellow. So 1:22 to go in this third quarter. The story of the evening has been the very potent, high-powered attack that is the Westfield Mustangs. So they've literally put up several touchdowns, about 7 touchdowns, I believe. And then I think they might have missed an extra point, and then they got a field goal. So that's how high potent the Westfield Mustangs have been tonight. So it looks like the Westfield Mustangs will travel to Galena Park North Shore. So that's going to be quite the matchup next week between Westfield and North Shore. North Shore and Westfield very much similar colors, so it'll be interesting to see what kind of what that looks like exactly when you have two teams that have very similar color schemes. So Hightower, the quarterback, going to throw it to 3. Ooh, and 3 is going to lose his footing. That's before he gets hit by number 29 for the defense of Westfield. So approaching 30 seconds to go. Ball is going to be placed at the 37-yard line. Okay, number 1, the quarterback. Shotgun formation. Going to throw it to 3, and 3 going to get out of bounds. So 11 seconds to go in this third quarter. Score is going to be 51-7. So like I said earlier, about 7 touchdowns for the Westfield Mustangs with 1 failed or missed, mind you, extra point and 1 field goal. So that has been the summary for Westfield. So Hightower inside the territory of Westfield, and they're going to throw a strike to number 3, and it's going to be about 3 seconds to go. So we're going to see if that's going to be the end of this third quarter. Okay, so that looks like that is going to be the end, but we are still, as a lot of the coaches are throwing up a 4 to designate fourth quarter. So that is going to be the end. That's the end of the third quarter. 51-7 is the score. Westfield Mustangs on top over the Hightower Hurricanes. So that is probably going to be it for this evening. For the broadcaster, I'm Mark Russell. It's been a pleasure being able to broadcast this game. Thank you so much for listening. And we have a slate of games for the rest of this weekend. So we have Katy versus Tascasita. That's like a top 5 game nationally, I would probably be willing to venture. And then we have North Shore on Saturday at the same field, Spring ISD Stadium, Planet Ford. So it's been a pleasure. So just taking a look at the whole field. Thank you so much for listening.